Oh, thank you for your messages. They're everywhere. But look, just before we go, Harry and Meghan, are they worth the oxygen? This is a couple who demand privacy, even taking a newspaper publisher to court, yet are only too keen to publicly opine about almost every left-wing issue there is. They use their podcast and social media channels to speak about climate change, offering support for the Marxist Black Lives Matter organisation and urging people to vote for Sleepy Joe in the US election. They like the media attention, but only when it involves drip-feeding us plebs with woke messaging. And now the announcement of Meghan's pregnancy with their second child aligns with the benchmark they set for themselves at Google's climate change retreat 2 years ago, where a barefooted Harry vowed not to have more than 2 children because of his eco-concerns. These two are intellectual minnows. It's been announced that the privacy-loving couple have sat down with their neighbour, Oprah Winfrey, for a tell-all interview. I'm sure it'll be a forensic examination, I don't think. Maybe it'll be like the last TV interview they did where, on British television, Meghan, whilst detailing the so-called struggles of life as a royal, said to the journalist, "Not many people have asked if I'm okay." Well, they both needn't worry about being a part of the royal family. They've now cut ties with them. The Queen, thankfully, has stood her ground and seen them off so they can live in their Los Angeles mansion. Buckingham Palace said in a statement, in stepping away from the work of the royal family, it's not possible to continue with the responsibilities and duties that come with a life of public service. Well, with that, Harry lost his military titles. He won't be able to dress up. Their trusts and patronages will revert to the Queen to be reallocated to other working members of the royal family. But whilst the Queen's husband is ailing, having been hospitalised for days now, Harry saw fit to fire back a response, lecturing his grandmother, the Queen, on service. A spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said, "We can all live a life of service. Service is universal." These two continuing on with this nonsense whilst Prince Philip's in hospital, and as the photos of an emotional-looking Prince Charles visiting his father suggest, it's a sombre time for the Queen. But as with all things Harry and Meghan, it's all about them. They don't pass public muster and unfortunately never will. Which brings me to the thought for the night. There are only 3 types of citizenship: hero, villain and nobody. These two have missed out on the first. They belong in the latter.